On this episode, we talk about Twitter 140 character limit, me establishing myself as the boss, and you jumping away from that $100,000 plus job to go into your passion. You ask questions, and I answer them. This is the Ask Gary V Show. Hey everybody, this is Gary Vaynerchuk, and this is episode 147 of the Ask Gary V Show. Kept the door open today. What's up, Kaylin? Wanted the door to be open. Brings a little extra energy. I didn't like that 15 got so much dap, so I wanted to give 16 some love. Brandon Barnes got a new haircut from Resi. I'm loving it. Maybe he should come over and show himself. Kaylin, one of my favorite employees, sitting in the background. Cool. I'm in a good mood. Heading to London tomorrow. And yesterday's show was awesome. 15 brought some serious energy. Good to be back in the main saddle, as I like to call it. India, this is the main saddle. Main saddle. India. Let's get into the show. Oh, nice.
That's great.
Actually, what is that called when you do what? What's that?
Harmonize?
Harmonize?
We did not harmonize. We're not. No.
Let's try. Ting. Here, come with me.
I can't.
Calm it down.
Okay. No, see, I'm terrible at singing.
Don't be self-conscious. Have you watched 147 episodes of self-lifting, self-esteem building? Come on, here we go.
From Kyle.
Kyle.
With most of your employees knowing you before.
Zach, get over here. Kyle.
Kyle? Zach?
No, Zach, I saw
Kyle?
something I wanted to share with the Vayner Nation.
What's up?
Just wanted Vayner Nation to see your hat.
My hat.
Pokemon?
Pokemon.
Cool. Have a good day.
You
Zach.
Yes.
Oh, that's you. Sorry. Kyle.
Kyle asks, with most of your employees knowing you before they worked for you, how did you establish your authority as the boss?
You know, funny thing about VaynerMedia, a lot of them didn't know who I was. Kaylin, please. Let's find out. Question is, you know, when most of my employees knew who I was prior to them working here, how did I establish my authority? Did you know who I was prior to working
I
here?
knew you were in the marketing industry, but I had not much context.
See? Thanks, Kaylin. That's a scoop. You'd be stunned. I appreciate everybody thinking everybody knows me. I would say more than half of the employees, if not 80, 70, 63% of the employees did not know who I was. So is it India? Stefan?
Nope.
Thank you, D-Rock. So there you go, right? Like, that's Eddie. Come here. So I'm gonna keep rolling here. One, whether they knew or they didn't, there was just no breathing room. I'm the CEO of the company. I'm gonna establish. Eddie, did you know who I was before you started working here?
I did.
Oh crap.
I did know.
How?
My friend was reading Thank You Economy.
Got it.
And I stalked Gary, and that's when I found out about Vayner. Now I'm here.
Love you, brother.
Love you, man.
Great employee too. Thank God for that book. So, most of them didn't. The ones that did, it wasn't hard. They either had one of two things. They had no idea who I was. Easy to establish authority. I'm the damn CEO. They knew who I was. They knew all my accolades. Respect for the game. I'm the damn CEO. Easy.
Easy.
Easy E, rest in peace.
Nikhil asks, what do you think of Twitter's plan to remove the 140 character limit?
Nikhil, I think this is a tremendous execution by Twitter. Twitter really needs a jump start in a lot of ways, and really the reason it had a limit was because of the technology in place, because it was really in the old 160 character limit or something of that nature with the phone structure of texting. There's no reason at this point to keep that limit. It created creativity. I think it served the purpose, but you've got to evolve or die, and I think the freedom of more characters could be helpful. Plus, you have a lot of base of the people over the last 8 years that use it that We'll still keep things short and tight. For me, I can see us now doing a complete blog post type things like we do on Facebook in a Twitter environment. Could open up some opportunity. I think this is a very smart move, a much needed move, a move that I'm excited to test out. I think this was really a need.
Garrett asks, what's the worst mistake a potential VaynerMedia employee can make during an interview with you?
Nothing, because mainly I'm on feel. I'm actually not even paying attention to what anybody's saying. I'm actually more trying to get the vibe of it. So, obviously then that would mean lying or trying to fake the funk. I don't mind when people come in and pander to my ego. I like it. I don't mind when they don't know who the hell I am. I like it. See, that's what's fun. When you want to rise like a phoenix, it's cool. And when you think highly of yourself, it's cool. I get to win no matter what. It's a great structured game. So I'm not really analyzing there's nothing anybody can do. Literally nothing. You tell me that, this company stinks. I'm just here for whatever. I kind of weirdly I get into teenage girl dynamics. I'm like, oh, I'm going to turn this guy around, right? So I'll go that route. Or he come in and say, this is the greatest thing of all time. I'm like, yeah, that's somebody that's all bought in. I think I'm so goddamn optimistic that it really doesn't matter what you do. I'm probably going to want to hire you regardless. If you don't get hired by me, it means that there just wasn't a practical puzzle piece need. It wasn't something you did. And that's that.
Mike asks, do you or have you hired college dropouts at VaynerMedia?
Do you and have? Yes. Where's Stefan, Lujanot? We've got them. We've got them. This is not something that even registers in my mind. As a matter of fact, you guys know how I feel about school pretty hardcore. I've gotten hit up on Twitter a bunch of times that says VaynerMedia has this need for 2 years of college, I don't know, college, whatever our requirements are. And I didn't even know. I assumed that we did that as a standard thing, that HR at one point did it, AJ or Kelly when she was the managing director, or somebody in HR. And literally I reached out and we've changed it. I think we've added or have on, I didn't even know Stefan was or wasn't. It doesn't even register for me. If you've got the skills, you've got the skills. I have no idea. Once you get in here, whether you go to Harvard or you're from Schmarvard, it doesn't matter. The game starts, and then that's what ends up mattering.
Schmarvard college shirt.
Schmarvard college shirt is a good idea. Schmarvard you.
Andrew?
He hates being on camera.
Does he?
Yeah.
Well, because he's terrible. Andrew, we need a Schmarvard you t-shirt.
Schmarvard U,
yeah.
University?
We can go University of Schmarvard. We can go Schmarvard U. This is, you're the creative. You figure it out.
True. All right, cool.
Great job. Please leave in the comments who's in for a Schmarvard U t-shirt but. This is where I'm weird and gangster. Do not say it because you think I'm going to be pumped and then not do it. I will literally track the data if you put a comment saying you're getting one to see if you then got one. Gabe, you're not on the show. All right.
That's everything.
That's it? All right, good show. No, I'm good. Feeling good, ready about it. Looking for statements. I appreciate that. Also, I'm looking for more share monsters. One of the things that I've noticed is I've taken the foot off the pedal on the right hooks. I want the show to grow. I want more people to watch it. It is my oxygen. More people watch, the more excited I am. More likely we can hit a plateau. More likely we can actually get to, our end goal of getting 200 episodes in of this show, which.
All right.
Yeah. Yes, I'm so happy. Yes. Are we back? Yeah. So happy. Cool, that's it. You keep asking questions, I'll keep answering them. In that part, there's a lot of signs like D-Rock made a mistake, D-Rock made a mistake, D-Rock made a mistake in that transition part.